Hi, this is Ed from EHCC on behalf of TEC, and today's topic is pressure matching with a DuctBlaster. It is a very accurate way to measure airflow. In order to take that airflow measurement with the DuctBlaster, we're going to need, as you might assume, a DuctBlaster. If you're not familiar with a DuctBlaster, it is simply a calibrated variable speed fan. And what that means in its most simplistic terms is we have a fan that we can vary the speed. The calibrated part means we have some tubing with some holes in it. There is a measured pressure drop taking place. And that digital manometer that is shown on your screen right now has the ability to interpret that information into how much air is passing across that calibrated fan. So what we need is a DuctBlaster. We need a accurate digital manometer. We also need a static tip as well as a piece of tubing. This last bullet point tells us we need an adapter or a box to connect the duct system. We have some pretty sophisticated devices here, and in my world, I've ended up hooking this sophisticated device up to a lot of equipment via a cardboard box. So it's where the future and yesteryear kind of meet. In this application, the filter was taken out and it was installed in a filter grill. That is an option for doing these tests. The process is pretty straightforward. We're going to poke a hole in the supply somewhere and we're going to measure the static pressure. We're going to connect our DuctBlaster fan to either the duct system or the piece of equipment itself. Down here, you can see where the fan, the calibrated fan, is connected to the equipment itself. We need to block off the return because we want 100% of the air that's flowing through the system to go through our calibrated fan. I like taking the filter out. In this case, I would pull that 4-inch media out, put it in a garbage bag, shove it back in the slot, and if there's any potential for leakage around it, I'd get in there and cover that with some tape. We want 100% of the air moving through the fan so it can be counted. The next process would be simply to turn the system on in the same fan speed that we took that original static pressure measurement. And then with the power of that fan, we're going to rev it up until we get that normal operating static pressure measurement to be the same. We're going to match that original measurement. And then if, again, we're using the DG1000, it's going to give us a direct read of CFM. If you're using a earlier model manometer, you might have to use a chart or something. But either way, that precise measurement is being taken through that calibrated fan. And it kind of flows right into our pros here. It's a product that is going to give us very good accuracy. Consistent results. Anybody who does a lot of measurements, we want consistency. And finding equipment that will give us those repeatable, consistent measurements, they're always going to go to the top of your list because it's something you can rely on, especially if you're also going to be doing duct leakage testing, because now you have an apparatus that will measure your duct leakage and include it in the same package, right? You can measure your airflow with the same instrument. It's recognized for grading by all the people that we have to make sure that recognize our methodology. Downside of it is that they're pricey. There's no getting around that. It can become cumbersome because of blocking stuff off and things of that nature. It's super accurate, but not super easy to use would be a good way to sum that up. So with that, I am going to pass things over to Bill Spohn from TruTech Tools. He's going to give you some quick tips and some options for tools that you might be interested in. And with that, I look forward to seeing you next time.
Thank you very much, Ed. We're going to talk now some quick tips from Bill, about measuring airflow with the pressure matching method. This is typically a very accurate method and convenient if you're already on a DuctBlaster or duct leakage tester and you're looking at, or if you're looking to tool up that way and you want to have another reason for getting this tool and for using this tool. If you're primarily looking for a method to measure airflow, this could be pretty expensive though, and also some time consuming, and it wouldn't really be my first choice. There's an awful lot to this, as Ed talked about and he discussed in the other aspects of this video. So the equipment options and considerations, and TruTech is one of the vendors you can get these kind of equipment from. And by the way, this pricing is circa 2021, January 2021. The TEC DuctBlaster, excellent performance, comes as a complete kit for duct leakage testing. It includes a DG1000 digital manometer. And as you might be getting to understand as you look at these different videos, digital manometers have so many different uses, inside airflow measurement and outside of that, that they're just a good tool to have, and they come as part of this kit. Similar to RetroTech, their duct tester is excellent performance, comes also as a complete kit for duct leakage testing. It includes their DM32 digital manometer. So it's really hard to go wrong here. You're also going to need, some kind of cardboard, some material, a knife, a straight edge, some tape in order to do this method. So don't forget, there's a lot of steps involved and maybe some customization involved. Some cases it could work out to your advantage to do it this way. If you're looking for more information, the TEC Airflow homepage will give you some step-by-step training videos, some reference guides, and more information. We're kind of really putting it all out there. Steve, Bill, Ed, myself, we're trying to give you some good, complete, cohesive, easy to understand and digest information to do better and better airflow measurements. So I want to thank you for watching this little video on pressure matching with the DuctBlaster, this overview video, and we hope to see you back again and have you join us again on some other videos as we talk more about measuring HVAC airflow. Take care.